Hello guys, Smiling Galaxy Boy here. Today we are back with how to build remaster, and we are back with the Mr. Meat build. And good thing, it should work this time. Last time I tried filming for part 2, that one, the audio just didn't work. And I built all of this in the last one, and I just had to explain what I built. As you can see, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to go through it all so you can easily see what everything is. There's this room. Over here we got this area. And then finally we got this area. So yeah, I had to do some explanation and stuff. You know, I'm actually going to change something for this room. So I'm going to add a painting right here. And let's add a painting right there. And yeah, let's do that one. I think that looks a little better. And one more thing, I'm going to change this to that. I think that probably looks a tiny bit better. But now, let's get started with what we're actually supposed to build, which is the outside. So to start off, we're going to be placing a brick wall that's like right here. So we're going to go to this thing and go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place in brick wall right here. And then go out all the way to here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And then break this one. And we're going to place in a door. It's going to face that way. And then we'll go up about to here maybe. Or like up to here. And then we're just going to place it all the way over to here like this. And then one more thing I actually forgot to get. We're going to go over here, get a painting. And then I think like somewhere here, like I think right here, we're going to place in a painting like this. Next up, we're going to get some oak leaves and go around here with oak leaves. We'll break out this part later on where the gate is. But we're going to go around this entire area. And once we get to this end right here, we're going to go out another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll continue going around this way. And then over here will be like the back side. And all the way over here is like the garage door. So we'll just go out another 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then bring that back around over to here somewhere. So we're actually going to stop right here, because then we are going to break out like down here to make the garage area. So go to this corner right here and then go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And then break right here all the way to this end over to here. And then just break out all the way over to this end right here. And then right here. And break out to this spot. And then break out all of this part in the middle. And before we continue breaking down there, let's raise up this wall. So up here, we're going to go up 1, 2, so 3 high. And then we're going to fill in the rest of this. And the spot we're actually going to break is right here. So like that. And that spot's going to be broken. And now let's bring up the rest of this. And then we're actually going to go out 2 more like this. And then we're going to do something like this. So it's going to be like a staircase going down, kind of like that. Actually, no, it's more like this. And then like that. Then this. And then this. And it'll keep going down until we get down to the bottom, basically. That's just so you can't like jump out like that or anything. And this part will be broken later on. And now we're going to get birch fence and bring it out like this. All the way over here. Then put a gate right there. And we're basically going to bring this around the entire area, because there is like a fence around this, and it's going to go all the way around to here. And then once we get to this end, we are going to do something like this, and then go down further like that, and that'll keep going down to here. So now we can break this spot, and we'll keep going down, and there is going to be like a wall. We're going to replace this spot with something different, and it's going to look nice, I think, hopefully. So a good way to help us figure out where, we just got to go like this with the quartz, break out this spot, and then we're going to go down here and break this and this, replace it with yellow concrete, then go down 2 more with it like this, and then go down 2 with the quartz like that, and we'll also replace this with moss. Basically, right here, let's put a line of quartz at the bottom. Right here is going to be the ground, basically, so we are not going down far even. So This shouldn't be that bad to make, hopefully. And then we just gotta bring this to the end like this, over to here. And then we are gonna go down like that. Let's break that so you can't see it through the leaves. And we have to break this as well, right here. And then, like, right here is gonna be another row, like this, and all the way over to here. And then we will break this part right here. We are going to get rid of this, but we're just going to make it moss for now. And then we will continue down like this and all the way over to here. And then we'll make another row of moss right here like this. And let's bring that back to here. And then we are going to bring that over here. So that's it for that part. And then bring that back like this. And then you just have to go around here and back to here like that, over here. And then right here, we're just going to bring out leaves like this. And then it's just going to go all the way across, and then 3 tall for the rest of this. And then we are going to break out this part right here so that it can basically be like, look more realistic, I guess. I don't know. And then right here, we just have to finish up this wall. So that should be pretty easy. We just have to bring that over to here, one there. And it's going to look something like this. Doesn't look the best, but it's basically what we're going to have to deal with. You know, I'm just going to fill in this spot again. So it's going to look something like this. I'm going to bring the leaves up to here. Just to look a little nicer, I guess. And then right here, we are going to do more of the wall. So right here, we actually have to break out this wall now and replace it. And there's kind of a problem that I didn't really think about. So basically, we are going to have to bring this right over here. And it's going to look something like this. And then the yellow concrete next. So right here is going to be a garage door, like where the garage is, basically, something like that. And then we are going to bring smooth quartz around here. But it looks like there was a wall that kept going up this way, and like there was like a window up here and stuff, and on like a second floor. But I don't think we can really do that, because like that's back there. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to bring this over to, let's say, right here. And then basically, just to make this more simple for us, because we kind of made a mistake, I'm just going to get like some stairs and slabs and just go around this like that. And then just put slabs on top. And I'm going to fill this in to make that slab part easier. So it doesn't really look the best, but it's going to be like what we have to deal with, basically. And then right here, we're going to break a 3x3 spot. That will be like the garage door. And let's just get dark prismarine as the door for now. We're probably not going to stick with it, but that's just what we're going to use for now as the door. And you know, let's bring it out over to here, like up to here as well. And that's our garage door. And that's basically it for this part. And now let's do all of this part. So actually, we are going to have to get rid of this window. And the reason for that is because there's going to be a wall right here. And that's going to go all the way to, I was going to say here. Actually, I'm going to say there. I was going to say here because like 3 wide. And then I was going to make it right here because there's a fence. But I think right here actually works. And then we're going to bring it up 4 so it lines up with this wall over here. So you will be walking through something like this. And then there's like another building thing here and a weird thing here. So let's get those done. So let's start off with the building. That's actually diagonal, so we can't really do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to move it a little bit and make it so it's not diagonal. So we're going to go here and then out 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fences, and then 1, 2, 3 in right here. So it's going to be something like this, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or something like that. And then so it should be just a 9x9 basically like this. And then we are going to put in a door. That's going to go right, because we're kind of tilting it a bit. I don't think it would really work here because there's like stairs or whatever that make it go down and make this part kind of weird to get through. So we are going to put the door right here this time. So right here, we're just going to go out like 5 like that, and then another row, and then there, 2 there, and then stairs like this. And we're just going to put fences on the side. It doesn't look like this exactly, but it's our own style, I guess. And then with bricks, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then go around this entire area with bricks. Actually, no, not 5, just 4. So just get rid of that top part. And then we are just going to finish the rest of this with bricks. And now let's put in the floor. So right here, we're going to put in deep slate. And then put in a dark oak door like this. And then we're going to put a window. There's normally one right here, but let's move it to right here just for fun. If you want to, you can do something like this. But I'm just going to move it to here just because. And then fill in the rest of the floor with deep slate. And then we'll decorate the inside and add the roof and add the lights in. And here's what it should look like inside right now. And now let's decorate the inside. So the inside's kind of simple. It's kind of just a table like this. And there's like stuff on it. And this is the entire table basically. And right over here, we're just going to put a box. It's not only a box, but I think a box would like work. And there's actually a box right here, so we're going to put one there as well. So that's basically the inside of this room done. And now for the roof, we're going to put a row of cobbled deep slate slabs on here. And then we're just going to go around like this. And then we are going to go out 1 like this on every single side. Because this is kind of what it's like. I kind of wish it didn't go out as far, maybe like half a block as far. Or whatever, but we are just gonna have to deal with it like this, I guess. And then we just have to put in the roof in the inside like this, and then we'll add in the lights, and then that's basically it for this like shed thing. So right here, we're just gonna write /give your name light, and then put it on the corners like this, and then in the direct middle like that. And that's basically it for this entire area. And now let's build that thing here. I still don't really know how to build it and make it look good. So all I'm gonna do is just break this part and put in white terracotta like this, and then go out to right here, and then just wrap this all the way around, and then fill it up like that. And then we are just gonna bring it up too, and that'll basically be it for this thing. I don't really know how to build it and make it look good, so we are just gonna build it like this and get out of the way, and that'll basically be it. If you have a better idea for how to do it, and if you want to show me, I guess you can, but I'm probably just gonna keep it like this. And that's basically it for today's episode. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when another video comes out. Leave a like if you like the video. You also don't have to do all if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can. I'm trying to get to 1.2k eventually now. And yeah, that's all. Bye.